The year 2026 marks another giant leap in China's hypersonic weapons development, with the DFCF hypersonic glide vehicle emerging as one of the most disruptive and feared strategic technologies on the global stage, mounted on the DF-17 medium-range ballistic missile. The DFZF has reshaped modern warfare with unprecedented speed, precision, and maneuverability. Today, we explore its technology, its upgrade profile in 2026, and why major world powers view this system as a game-changing threat. The DFCF is not a conventional re-entry vehicle. Unlike ballistic warheads that follow predictable arcs, the DFCF separates from its DF-17 booster and glides through the atmosphere at hypersonic speeds exceeding Mach 5, with some estimates reaching Mach 10. This speed alone poses a major challenge to traditional air defense systems, but the true strength of the DFCF lies in its ability to maneuver unpredictably during flight. Instead of falling toward a target in a fixed trajectory, the glide vehicle can shift direction, altitude, and angle of attack, making interception extremely difficult. In 2026, improvements in material engineering and thermal protection systems allow the DFCF to withstand intense heat during prolonged hypersonic glide, increasing range, survivability, and accuracy. The DF-17 launch vehicle is the backbone that carries the DFZF into its glide phase. It is a solid-fueled, medium-range ballistic missile designed specifically to deploy hypersonic glide vehicles. With a range estimated between 1,800 and 2,500 kilometers, the DF-17 can strike targets far beyond the first island chain, giving China a significant regional reach. Its mobility is another core advantage. Because the DF-17 is roadmobile, it can launch from different locations, making it harder to track and destroy before launch. In 2026, reports highlight improved command and control integration, faster launch readiness, and enhanced decoy capabilities to confuse enemy satellites and anti-missile systems. The heart of the DFCF program lies in its ability to penetrate even the most advanced missile defense systems. Traditional US and NATO missile defenses rely on predicting where a ballistic missile will go. But with the DFCF constantly shifting its path, prediction becomes nearly impossible. Its hypersonic glide altitude is also a problem for radars, because it flies too high for tactical air defense systems and too low for strategic ballistic missile interceptors. By exploiting this blind zone, the DFCF becomes a nightmare for defensive networks. In 2026, the glide vehicle's refined control surfaces, enhanced aerodynamic shaping, and improved onboard guidance algorithms enable even sharper maneuvers while maintaining deadly accuracy. Combined, these features give China one of the world's most advanced missile evasion capabilities. The DFZF can carry different types of payloads based on mission requirements. While China does not publicly disclose all configurations, analysts believe it is capable of carrying both conventional and potentially nuclear warheads. The conventional payload option is highly significant because it allows for precision strikes on high-value targets such as airfields, carrier groups, bunkers, radar installations, and command centers. With its high kinetic energy at impact, even a conventional warhead becomes extremely destructive. The 2026 upgrade focuses on improved targeting sensors, satellite guidance, anti-jamming communication links, and warhead compatibility, making the system more flexible and dangerous in multi-domain conflict scenarios. On the geopolitical level, the DFCF and DF-17 combination dramatically alters the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific. The United States, Japan, Taiwan, South Korea, and India all face new strategic challenges due to the weapons, speed, and maneuverability. Hypersonic glide vehicles, such as the DFCF, reduce warning times, making quick response much harder. This gives China a significant first strike potential, or at least the perception of one, forcing rival nations to reassess their defense posture. The US has accelerated its hypersonic programs, Japan and Australia have increased missile defense investments, and Taiwan sees the DFCF as one of the most serious threats to its military assets. By 2026, global defense planners consider the DFCF one of the most destabilizing technologies because it redefines deterrence and compels other nations to chase hypersonic parity. Meanwhile, China frames the DFCF as a deterrent designed to prevent foreign intervention, particularly in regional disputes. The ability to strike moving maritime targets, especially aircraft carriers, is a major advantage. Carriers typically rely on layered defenses, but hypersonic threats reduce reaction times so drastically that countermeasures become nearly useless, with the 2026 improvements in terminal guidance accuracy. The DFCF is believed to be capable of hitting large naval platforms even under heavy electronic warfare environments. This capability strengthens China's anti-access and area denial strategy, expanding its influence across the South China Sea and beyond. Technology behind the DFZF continues to evolve. Advances in composite materials, plasma control research, high-temperature alloys, and propulsion efficiency all contribute to extending glide range and improving stability at extreme speeds. The latest 2026 upgrade also includes onboard AI-assisted flight path adaptation, enabling the glide vehicle to autonomously adjust course in response to emerging threats or defensive systems. These developments highlight China's rapid progress in hypersonic engineering and its ability to operationalize such technologies faster than many predicted. Ultimately, the DFZF hypersonic glide vehicle mounted on the DF-17 missile represents a new class of modern weaponry that pushes the limits of speed, maneuverability, and survivability. Its 2026 configuration showcases a leap forward that challenges existing global military structures and forces other nations to rethink their strategies and technological priorities. As the world races toward hypersonic dominance, the DFZF stands as a clear example of how quickly warfare is transforming and how nations must adapt to survive in this new era of ultra-fast, unpredictable, precision-guided threats.